Hello, listeners. Chelsea K. Podcaster here. Welcome to today's podcast. The topic today is hope for the hopeless. Are you hurting, broken, and in pain emotionally and mentally? You are not alone. Many people suffer from a broken heart, but you don't have to stay that way. When you are young, you probably didn't get the loving support and your needs met. But you don't have to remain in that state anymore. The impact is very severe. You see others living happy and healthy lives, but you may not know what they've been through. Not everyone has a great life. Society has a way of deceiving us to believe certain concepts that are toxic. Comparison, greed, and jealousy makes that brokenness worse. We can feel life is unfair, and why we suffer and others don't, just because they seem to be happy. We tend to be automatically assuming something which is not the reality. We don't know until we ask. Recognize the toxic thinking. Where does it come from? Analyze the beliefs, because there may be value systems and beliefs that you believe to be true, but they may not be the reality. See it with a different understanding. Why do I think this way? And deal with emotions that follows. You feel angry, upset, lonely, and disappointed or discouraged. What caused these? Who is in our mind when we think of these thoughts? Is it really their fault that it happened? We may not realize that we project the negative onto others. The negative we believe are actually lies. You are not worse than others. You need to learn to change that mentality. Everyone has been through something, but it is the way you deal with the situation that determines whether that situation is worse than others. It's how they manage to go through it. Some people have more to deal with than others. You may feel your family is not good enough. You may think negative of your past or of yourself. Recognize these are keeping you from having hope for a better life. You need to realize people react based on what they believe. You need to develop a positive mindset of hope for yourself. Trust in you and the good things you have already. Be faithful for those. Be grateful for what you have learned, and trust yourself that your life will be better. Be positive to control your mind and heart. You need to break out of the hopelessness. Hope is what will make you come out of the problem. It will give you a second chance at life. It is your strength when you look into the impossible. It will produce motivation, perseverance, and faith in you. It opens the door of your heart to be healed of pain. It gets you out of the past. It takes you into a place of victory. You become healthy and grow in relationships. You aspire greatness and you want to see a better life. You have goals and dreams you want to achieve. You just need the right people and opportunity to impact you. When you can't help yourself, you need lots of encouragement. You also need prayers, if you believe. That can help a lot. When you are feeling low and you need somebody to lift you up and help you grow, remember that. Look for the right people, because you can do it. You can go to a psychiatrist and a counselor who can advise you, but it's not enough until you believe you can. You need to also know that there is a strength beyond a human capacity that gives the greatest hope of all. That source is what most people choose to deny. You can see people who do have faith be very strong and encouraging, and they learn that reliance. They developed it within them and the strength to move on. Have you developed this in you? It's time to take that leap of faith and expect your life to change. that can bring you out of this despair. You shouldn't be living this way. This is not the best life for you. There's so much you can achieve and impact you can make on others. Your life has much to offer. You were not made to suffer this way, even though you will go through sufferings. But that is not your end goal or your purpose in life. It may be a time of testing. It can be to shape your character. But it is something that you need to experience. It may be a time you feel it but can't let it stay. You must rise up and defeat it. It's toxic to your mind and heart to stay there, and you need to do everything you can to get out of it. People don't know how it affects them until after they've gone through and changed. It has severe consequences to your health, and you will lose friends and family will not be able to understand or support you. It's harder when you remain there and only gets worse. You need to come out of that environment and take a walk outside, get fresh air, sunlight, and change your habits. You can exercise and drink lots of water, and that actually helps, as well as eating right and sleeping enough and managing your time. Having good social relationships that are healthy bring a positive impact of hope. They say eating right helps, and you need to get into the habit of discipline. Take on new habits to curb the negative ones and get used to spending time outside with people or doing things that help you refocus. Read self-help books and get counseling. Listen to as much positive resources and learn to change how you think. There are coaches out there, even free ones, that will allow you to learn how to change your mindset. In fact, there's a good doctor, which I listened to before, Dr. Caroline Leaf, which studies on neurology, and she discusses how the brain is impacted by negative thinking and positive thinking. And when the patients studied and took those negative thoughts and replaced them with positive thinking, their brain growth transformed, and their mind was able to receive and to be restored. In fact, all those dead parts of the brain came to life and started growing healthy, strong, like trees. And the impact was so significant and so fast because of the many times that they spent absorbing positivity and positive mindset in their thinking, because they totally replaced the negative. Develop healthy habits. You need to stop the negative talk. People of faith need to read the passages to encourage them. Do declarations out loud and meditate, pray, and learn to have fun. Relax and clear your mind and heart. Write out your thoughts, analyze yourself, and speak to yourself affirmations. Love yourself and give yourself a break. And in terms of seeking health, you should be looking at your physical, your mental, and your social health as well, and relational health. It is not just your physical health that needs to be transformed and changed. When you transform your physical health, your mind and your body will be able to stay healthy and also be clear-minded. It will start to pick up and recognize that I love myself. But you need to work on your thought system to maintain and to transform it, to recognize it is your thoughts that controls your body. You will feel better when you eat better. You will feel better when you drink better. But you will feel better even more so when your thought life is transformed. Things that can help grow you and things that are able to help you to relax. These are the things you need to focus on to develop hope inside of you. Because there are many things you can do to develop hope. Just try some of them. Hobbies helps inspire you. You need to change how you see yourself and your life. It takes a lot of effort, but it's worth it. You don't want to stay stuck. You need a mental clarity and a change of heart. Forgive and let go. Move on. You need to be healed of the past, and you need to be able to love again. Get a pet that you can take care of if you need to. A companion that will love you back. It can be very helpful and bring healing to you. Meditation is very good, and affirmations where you can also listen and focus and rest, especially those that reach into your subconscious mind, because that is where you will be able to change your mindset. You need your mind, your body to soak in those positive and to replace the negative beliefs. You need to break free of the negative beliefs and relationships. And remember, habits take 21 days at least to form. You need to listen to videos at night to impact your subconscious level as much as possible. You need some sort of self-talk that will help you to look at yourself with value and hope, because this is very helpful also. Recognize those feelings that you have and learn to deal with them properly. The best solution is to have somebody who can counsel and help you to deal with these. And you may need to reroute yourself and deal with the root. You need to really change your lifestyle to maintain that hope. And you need to also watch every conversation you have with others. Make sure you don't entertain the negative again. Those memories need to be put in their place. Live in the present and look towards the future. Leave the past behind you. Give hope to others, and you will get more back. Do good to others out of love and not for your own benefit. They will see your genuineness and be encouraged. Thank you for listening. If this podcast has helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it so others can be helped. And you need to stay focused no matter what happens. Only you can change your life. Others, they only support you and guide you. And please have a great day, great evening, and night. You can also send a financial support to kayunkk@gmail.com. And please stay tuned to the next podcast. Remember, you are a blessing to somebody. And you can also check out my website for more podcasts as well as my books that I have written. I have books for adults and for children. Mostly these are faith-based, but if you're interested, you can check them out. You'll find the connection on my YouTube channel, but I'll also try to put it on this podcast anchor summary as well. Thank you, and have yourself a wonderful time, and stay positive.